Hello my lovely humans, welcome to Starlight and Stitches. Thank you so much for joining me here today. If you like crochet and craft and yarn hauls, end of the month finished project videos, crochet book reviews, all sorts of lovely wholesome crafty goodness, hit subscribe, join my subscribers because my subscribers are the best. So if you are also the best, come and join us. This is our lovely, happy, positive place here on the internet. Now, a couple of weeks ago, or maybe it was last week, I think it was last week, I told you I have got bunches more crochet books to review for you or just to show you. So I have got quite a lot that have been sent to me. David and Charles have sent me a whole bunch more books, which I really can't wait to show off to you. There's also a new amigurumi book from Meteor Books that I've been sent as well, which I'm really excited to show you. But today's book that we are going to be looking through is one I'm quite excited about. I often show you lots of amigurumi books. I have got this one today. This is Modern Granny Stitch Crochet. Now I did get this for free from David and Charles. They sent this to me to do a review for you. However, they don't expect anything of me when I do these. So they send me these books and they let me be free with what I want to discuss. This is one that I specifically asked for. I was really excited for this. The artist of this book, Claudine Powley, I follow her on Instagram. She is Iron Lamb on Instagram. I have bought her patterns before. I haven't made them because that's just how I roll. But I have bought her patterns before and she makes some wonderful clothing items. So I thought it'd be nice for us to do something different from amigurumi today. I hope you enjoy looking through this book with me. Now, what I do with my crochet book reviews is I flick through the book and I put some nice pictures up here for you to see what I'm looking at so that I don't show off any actual written patterns so that people can't just sneak them without buying the books. And then if you like the book and you like the look of what is on offer, then you can go and buy it for yourself. I am honest when I review these. If I like something, I will tell you. If I don't like it, I will tell you. But that is obviously just my opinion. You are listening to me give my opinion, but also show off what is available. So I hope that you enjoy looking through this book with me today. Like I say, it's more often than not amigurumi books that I will share with you. I thought we should do something different. So the clothes that she makes and the patterns, that she makes, they're well revered. They have good steed behind them. She has been a designer for quite some time. I'm going to give you a little bit about the author first so that we can get to know our artist before we have a look at the wonderful things that are on offer to make in this book. So Claudine lives by the sea in Cornwall with her husband and 2 children. She enjoys travelling, camping and exploring with her family, as well as crochet, knitting and sewing. When not crocheting, she can be found running on the Cornish coast path, sea dipping with her friends and hanging out at a skate park with her husband and children. Now that sounds like a fun life. Claudine has a background in fashion design and taught textiles for over 10 years, but now works as a freelance independent crochet and knit designer. She runs workshops and has published designs in several craft and crochet magazines, loves to make one-off items of clothing. She's fond of bright colours and never goes anywhere without a crochet project in her bag. That sounds like me. I will put all the details for her, all her links and things down below. Her website, Instagram, you can also purchase her things on Etsy, Ravelry and Lovecrafts as well. So let's get into this book. I'm going to show you what we have to offer. I have had a good look through this book because I was really excited to get this one. There is loads of things in here that I want to make, whether or not I get round to it, because that is what I am like. I've got hundreds of crochet books, half of which I've never made a pattern from, but they're there, they're ready for me. When we get into this book, you've got a nice little welcome page and then it gives you the tools and materials as is standard in most good crochet books. If you get a crochet pattern book and you don't have basic bits like that in the beginning, well, we all know what we're doing generally, but for beginners, this is fabulous. So tools and materials page, and then it goes on to different techniques for granny squares, which is very helpful. Granny stitch basics, tension and gauge, making a tension swatch, how to change colour, which is quite useful because there is colour changes in this book. So that's really handy just to kind of get you started, get your head right in the game ready, and then we get into the projects. So there's different types of projects for different like seasons and things. So there's things that you can use all year round, not just like big heavy winter jumpers. So the first one that we're looking at is the folk blouse. This is really nice. When it gives you like the introduction page on this book, I can show you this. So it gives you the introduction page, it gives you a little introduction to the item, and then it tells you what you're going to need, and then pattern notes, like what your tension should be and that kind of thing. So that's quite useful. So you know that when you start making, you know, you can do a little measure up and just make sure it's going to turn out the size that you want it to turn out. So this is a really nice pattern. The instructions look nice and detailed. It might take a bit of a read through first to get used to how it's written, and so that you don't kind of start and then go, well, what's going on next? What's going on next? So I would recommend with these kind of things, because especially because they're for clothing, they're a little bit more intricate. So maybe not for like super beginners, but people that are a little bit more confident with their yarn work. Really nice pattern. Obviously you can change the colours up as well. You can make these in any colours you like. So that folk blouse is the first one. The second pattern in this is a tank top. It's autumn. Well, we're coming into autumn. We've just had like a major heat wave in the UK, but we're coming into autumn. So little tank tops like these with nice shirts underneath would be great for this time of year. Also look really adorable on children. We have got a patchwork jumper. I really like the look of this. I like the finishing on this as well, with the cuffs and the bottom hem. Also like around the neck, the yoke bit there. I do like how that is finished. That's really nice. And again, choosing any colours you want. It gives you yarn recommendations. You don't have to use the same yarn as what they're recommending. Obviously, if you're changing your yarn, you will just have to be aware of like hook sizes. And then if you're changing hook sizes, making sure that your gauge swatches are the right size, that kind of thing, because you don't want to end up with something like completely wonky and that doesn't fit you. There's lots of hints and tips in these as well, which is very useful. This next pattern I really like. This is the chevron vest. Again, it's all granny square. It's all, well, granny square. It's all granny stitch, which I like a granny stitch. I know a lot of people say that they don't like it. I recently got quite heated on Reddit because people were saying how much they hated granny squares and granny stitch. And do you know what? I absolutely love it. I think it's a wonderful way of making an item have a bit of personality, and I think that's quite important. So that chevron vest. After that one, we have got a striped cardigan. Again, very funky in whatever colours you want to do. You could do more muted tones if you want to, or if you're like me, you could do lots of colour. You don't just have to use 2 colours either on this striped vest. You could use loads of colours, and that's probably what I would do, because I'm a nightmare and I like to make people's eyes fall out of their heads. I love colour. I love colour and bright things. So a striped cardigan, very nice. That looks nice and slouchy and comfortable. Then we have the ripple top. This is really pretty. I like the way that it sits on the waist. I like the thick shoulders there. Sometimes when you wear vest tops and things, you get these little things showing, ladies, don't we? So it's nice to have something that's got a bit more coverage on the top here. I like that. Very, very nice. And again, choose your colours wisely. I don't know why I whispered that. Then we have, this is probably my favourite one in the book. Although the colour is plain, I really like the style of this jumper. This is a V-neck jumper. It looks lovely and slouchy. I like the folded up cuffs. I think this would look so nice with a pair of jeans in the autumn. I really do like this. And if I attempt to make anything, this might be the first one. We'll see. We kind of have like spring and then into summer, and now we are into like autumny sort of stuff. So this geometric cowl, this is lovely. I like this. Everyone loves a cowl. We can all do this as well. So this sort of thing, if you are newer to crochet, this sort of thing would probably be a really great starting point as a project if you wanted to try something from this book. The next one is this boho scarf. again, lovely pattern, and just using slightly different colours on different parts of the pattern, you get this really cool pattern. I can't, how many times am I going to say pattern in this video? So the boho scarf, it comes after the cowl. Then we have some Colourpop mittens. I love a mitten, really do love a mitten. They're not highly practical, to be honest. I'm more inclined to do a fingerless glove than a mitten, but I do like these. These are, oh, they look so cozy. You could make these as Christmas presents, couldn't you, for your family? Ready for Christmas. I was speaking to one of my subscribers the other day, and they've already started making all their Christmas stuff, which is bonkers because I won't think about mine until the end of November. Then we've got a Colourpop beanie, so you can make the mittens and a hat, and what a wonderful gift. I really like the colours that they've used on this as well. Really, really lovely. I think that's the last. Oh no, it's not. We've got a festive jumper. Brilliant. So again, I can never find a festive jumper that I love when I go to the shops. And I love a festive jumper. I love the cheesiness of it. I love the overtness of a festive jumper. This is lovely, and it's very smart as well. So it's fun because it's colourful, but it also looks really, really smart. So is that the last one? Yeah, that is the last project in this book. So what do you think? Do we like modern granny stitch crochet? How many times? Oh, I keep getting my words are all muddled up today. I'm very tired. Modern granny stitch crochet. I'm so happy I've got this book. I've been waiting for this to come out. Like I say, I follow her on Instagram, and watching her put everything together, it was really, really exciting when I saw this book was coming out, because I know that her patterns are good. She's been doing it for a long time, and I think that if you wanted to make something, you would have a lot of success with this book. Do let me know down below what you think, and also let me know what's your favourite pattern in this book. I really love that V-neck sweater. I absolutely adore it. I might get to making it one day, but you know what I'm like. I don't often get around to making practical things. Yeah, really enjoyed this book. Thank you again to David and Charles for sending it to me. Wonderful, thank you, lovely, great stuff. Like I say, I won't ever lie to you. If I get a book that has been sent to me and I don't like what's in it, or I think they look a bit naff, or I think something looks a bit weird, I will tell you. And also if I'm looking through it and the patterns look weird, or there's something in it that's off, I will tell you. So I am always honest, but this, I'm really excited about this book. I have got so many other books to show you. I don't want to overload you. I want to try and keep things a bit varied, but I might have to do 2 crochet books a month for a little while just to kind of get through. There's quite a few new ones that have come out, so I might do another one in a couple of weeks. I hope that's all right. Let me know what you think. I'm really happy with this. I tend to collect crochet books and just look at them because I'm a bit rubbish at actually making things or finishing a project. That's my problem. So talk to me down below. Let me know what you think. Thank you for listening and looking through this book with me. I will see you next week. Look after yourselves, look after your loved ones. Have a wonderful week, you beautiful humans, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.